live. Is it going to actually start or... Okay, I think it started. Send now. Let's see. Yes. I don't know why mobile isn't showing me that I'm live. Come on. I need my stream preview. Send now. Okay, Let's get that mic audio a little louder. Okay, settings, play. Alright. Well then. Hello chat. Welcome to the start of the anniversary to that one stream that I did last year. And to celebrate the anniversary, I thought, what if I did that again but with a different game? This time the game of choice that I'll be torturing myself with is Mindustry. We're gonna be waiting a few minutes before I actually start doing things because, well, gotta wait for viewers. I need it. I need viewers. I need people. So I'm holding the stream hostage until then. So tell your friends to come watch my stream. No. But anyways, it's good to be back. Haven't streamed in when was my last stream? 4 or 5 months ago at this point. Maybe a little less. When did I do that RimWorld stream? 2 months ago. A little over 2 months. Makes sense. Because around the time that I stopped streaming, it's because I was moving. And now I've moved. So, yay. Thus the change in time zones with my stream timing announcements. Yeah. That's crazy. That's wild. And it means I have better internet, so better streaming stuff, I guess. Yeah. Woohoo. Yippee. Yay. I don't know if I'm supposed to say something about that. Just better internet quality, I guess. Yeah. Shit out the thumbnail in 10 minutes, which is ridiculous because the rest of the stream I actually had planned out forever in advance. This is the first time I actually planned out a stream. Hi man. At all. I mean, the setup for everything I only did a few hours ago, but that's more than any other stream I've done. Every other stream it's okay, I want to stream now, so I'm streaming now. And I announced that I'll be streaming in 30 minutes whenever I decide I want to stream, versus this one, since it was actually planned out for anniversary stream, I've had this ready all day. All day I've been prepared to stream, which is so peak. And yeah, we're gonna try and beat all of Mindustry in a week. And I don't mean the auto drain parts, I just mean the full campaign levels for both Serpulo and Eriker. I probably butchered those pronunciations. So let's just get into it, because we only have 7 days to do this. Gotta beat the entire game. I disabled the settings, but I'm actually the music, but I'm actually gonna bring it back. And let me know if audio seems a little quiet. Open tech tree. Research. Mechanical drill. Now research conveyor belts. Nope, not planet map. Research. Conveyor. Bablam. I do know how to play the game, so this first little bit is kind of just going to be me zooming through the tutorial as best as I can. No, stop. Pause. Resume building that. Bam, bam. Wait, game audio. It's not capturing any game audio, is it? Let me tell from stream real quick. Okay, we've switched to desktop audio. Yippee. Moving to core, 100 copper. Oh, well, I'm letting the mines mine. I'm going to get some more setups there going. Because I don't need a whole bunch of lead, I'm just gonna... Moving to core, 25 lead. Let's go into research, why don't we? Oh, we are getting throttled. Move forward for more directions. Do things. I shouldn't have done that. Whoops. Okay. Build 2 duos. I can do a whole lot more than that. Since when can duos rotate like that? I've never noticed that. Router. Honestly, I don't know why I'm not moving this upwards, but... whatever. Place copper walls around the turrets. This is the enemy drop zone. Anything built in the radius will be destroyed. Wave will begin now. Get ready. Blam. Alright, scatter. Scatter! Ooh, music's a little loud. I'm gonna turn everything down a bit. Always play music, but keep it quiet. Hold on. Pause with that. Let's just go claim this full patch here. And then I don't care about that last little bit. Fuck it. There we go. That should help with the funding problems, at least a bit. Use is a bit quiet. Mies is gonna be turned up, I guess. That is literally as loud as I can turn myself up in studio, so let's hope it's enough. You's gonna be sleeping with the fishies. Light a scatter with lead using conveyor belts. You know what they say? A scatter a day keeps the flying units away. Use is a lot better. You's gonna find yourself with a nice little present tonight. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. The hordes are approaching. Prepare to defend. Yeah, so I do wonder what I've gotten myself into here with saying I'm gonna try and beat the entire game in a week. Cause like it's a very different energy from the my ears. Gold margins, my blah blah blah. Game, nope, sound. Yeah, sound effects volume, I guess. The fleet, yes. The Anti-Bird League. I hate birds. None of them. They go caw caw and are very annoying. I can just trust that to deal with all our foes, so I am more than confident in just running off. I love doing really stupid conveyor belt setups in this game. It's really funny. So I'm sure I'm gonna get throttled by speed here. But bam. Alright, that is, basically the entire first sector here dealt with. Pew pew pew. Youchie. It's like Yowie if it was peak. Walk faster. Yeah, I have some fun little extras ideas in mind if I manage to beat the game within the allotted time limit, and then some. So there's nothing more to say. Don't delete my builds. I need those. Oh, shoot. Should probably reinforce that, shouldn't I? Da-da-da-da-da-da! Once enough resources are collected, you can launch to the next sector by opening the map at the bottom right and panning over to the new location. Lovely. Lovely. Alright, so I forgot in the betas they redid the campaign. So we're actually getting something a little more cohesive here. I need more lead. Okay. I can get more purple bars. I wonder what the actual transport rate is on conveyor belts. What's the speed here? No. 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 Dagnabbit. What incarnation is this crap? Okay, there we go. It's all linked up. Research. Let's get where... Sure, that's not actually what I wanted, but... Why not? Overflow gate. There we go. I couldn't remember where the overflow gate was in the research tech tree. Ba-bam. And now... Whoops! I spent a lot more lead there than I meant to. But that should be good. I could claim this last lead patch here, but like by the time I'm done claiming it, it'll already be basically full. So it's not really worth the effort. Anything research that doesn't take lead, I can finish the copper wall. Large copper walls. Yeah. That seems a worthwhile upgrade. Investment thing. I think these merge in better if they're done at intersections. Maybe, maybe not, actually. There we go. Router that I needed. It's been a hot minute since I've tried to actually optimize efficiency. Come on. Mine faster. Yeah, maybe I was wrong about the whole, oh, I'll have it done sooner if I just... Actually, underproducing here. We're still not fully saturating the belt. But, doesn't matter, because we can just go. Max my resources. Yep. Toodaloo. Bunch of spare copper at the start. I think this is redone. Because this looks a little different from the last time I played. Is there no lead here? Coal, copper, coal. Oh, there's lead. It's just like right in the corner. Derelict structures are broken remnants of old bases that no longer function. These structures can be deconstructed for resources or repaired. Sure. Why not? No, I don't want these. Oh, the clear plane. I don't care about that. So this is the drop zone here. Okay, I think I know what to do. What I'm going to do is just completely ignore the drop zone for now. And do that there and there. No, that's not... This game's very obnoxious at times in its build system. And how it decides to function. The other bit of this here can go there. Okay. That should, in theory, hold me over until... like, I get proper defenses set up. Hopefully. And should be, being the keywords there. Let's secure some lead now. I always do that the wrong way around. But it's fine. I don't care. As long as it's good enough, that's all that matters. Okay, so that's the lead set up. What does this area want me to do? Is there sand here? Can I start researching graphite? Because, yeah, this is new. This is a new map, or at least they've reorganized maps, and so I'm not familiar, because I've never actually beaten the campaign before. Not because I couldn't, but just because I never actually put all the time was needed to beat. Yeah. You know? I'm very good at remembering random things at random times for random reasons. And my brain was like, hey, you remember that one Goosebumps episode where, like, the kids were at a theme park and, like, their dad worked at the theme park? And they're like, what the fuck's going on, Dad? And then, like, it was revealed that they were, like, animatronics at the theme park. I don't know why it popped in my brain. It just did. Oh my god, there was lead right here. I don't care. Moral of the story, don't be neurodivergent, I guess? I don't fucking know. I don't think there is one. Don't be me. Let's try and force a direction here. I don't have any air defenses. I don't know if I'm going to need them, but if I do need them, I should probably have them. Here and... nope. Here. There we go. One enemy remaining. Screw you, man. Okay. He mostly handled that. Good. Need to rebuild all those belts, though. Okay. So then, I'm assuming the enemies will come from that way, but just to be safe, I'm going to fill that in. And then this copper over here will go towards defending. Actually, nah, this copper will. I think that'll be better. But I think this can hold its own for one more time, so I'm just going to block off this real quick. Make sure that the only route it'll go is through the center. I might also route this in, just not yet. Gonna beat the campaign, yeah baby. Or die trying. Wham, baby. Okay, so... just gonna do that for a minute. They've barred the gates. Prepare the battering ram. The heck, dude? Okay, so yeah. We got all that copper going in now. So yeah, these ones here I'm going to go put into defenses. Need to fund the war. But then any overflow... Where is it? Overflow gate. Will be stolen for my own profit. You know what they say, the best defense is a good offense. And I am great at offending. So that, and then... Okay. Is this overkill? Yes. Will I be changing it? No. I need every one of these duos. I need them. I need them. I will die without them. I will turn into dust. I feel like I've been... What am I doing? Okay. Send these new content unlocked. Thank you, Mindustry. I needed that. Didn't I? New content. I don't even know what I'm yapping about at this point. I'm like, still trying to get into my groove of streaming because, you know, haven't streamed for 2 months. It's like, what do you even do at this point? Bridge compare. No! Don't output here. Output here. Please and thank you. In fact, you know, I did not need these bridge compares. I could have used junctions. Junctions are one of the weirdest items in the game, though. I always forget they exist, but they are very useful when I use them. And now I can actually go back to running these lines parallel. Which I would prefer, because I think it looks better. Thank you. Okay, and then from here it's gonna move like kind of straight downwards, so router here, and then or scatters. There we go. I see no reason to remove that, so I'll just keep that there. Now, since the enemies have shown that they are willing to attack this, I want to make sure it's, like, fully enclosed. I don't want no leaks. None. This better be airtight, let me tell ya. Combustion generator, power node, mender, and batteries. And you know what? Let's get some menders in here. Power node. There. And where is the nearest coal patch? Over here. Okay. Get the drills in here. Do. And one of those things that I think about a lot when I'm doing, like, stream stuff is, like, should I be advertising my streams? Like, not advertising, like, putting, like, literal ads somewhere, but, like, no, go away information. But, like, you know, like, going on, like, the Mindustry subreddit, being like, I'm streaming the video game, or whatever, like, I don't know, I kind of find people that do that sort of obnoxious, but, like, I get why they do that. So it's this, do I sell myself? Sell my own self-respect, I guess. Just to get more streamer... like, what would be the word I'm looking for? Streamer... clout? Yeah, I guess clout would be the right word there. Get more streamer clout. Get more people to know my name. Like, I don't care about clout. You people play and see this. Well, you're seeing it, so that means something. Also, I have not read chat in, like, 5 years, so I have no clue if that message was recent or not. But yes, it's like, I don't know. Do I tell people I'm playing? Do I just not do anything? Because I know YouTube itself is not going to recommend my streams. Let's send the next wave early. I should really be watching what's being sent in these waves. Okay, that's just daggers. I'm fine. But, like, I don't know. It's like, I don't want it to be about having people view my streams. It's about having fun and doing what I feel like doing. Even if what I feel like doing is literally just fucking playing Mindustry. I don't like the whole monetize your hobby mindset. It's like, I guess if I tried hard enough, I can get people to see my streams, but that's boring. Who wants to put in effort or whatever? Like, a lot of it's just gambling anyways. But, like, I know I'm not gambling right. I'm gambling in the worst way and all my odds are lowered and the house is stacked against me. But, like, that's fine. I don't really care. I was gonna say the people that I want to watch my streams watch them, but actually... no, the people that I want to watch my streams are busy playing other video games. Damn, my friends. Well, the Spanish who play this are almost extinct. Yeah, that's kind of an issue with a lot of niche games, is, like, the community either ends up being really divided into their, own languages, or, like, everybody has to speak English specifically to be relevant on the internet. I'm not saying that you have to speak English to be relevant on the internet, obviously, just in general. You see that a lot in niche communities where even if, say, I'm wording this poorly, I'm just gonna stop while I'm behind. My brain was going somewhere with that, but like I lost it halfway through. Oh yeah, I know where I was going with that, where it's like, if you're not as mainstream as possible within the niche community, you kind of just fade away because it's already so niche that so few people are going to see it anyways. Not that I'm calling Mindustry niche, I mean... Let me just go check real quick and see... Yeah, let's say Mindustry has thousands of players, but... Like... I don't know. At what point does a game become mainstream versus niche? Hey man, I play this niche little indie game called Minecraft. Ever heard of it? Like, that sounds ridiculous, but also, there was a time when Minecraft was a niche little indie game. Ever heard of it? So I guess it just kind of becomes... My opinion of when something becomes mainstream is like, grandma knows about it. And I guess Minecraft would be a grandma knows about it game. And Mindustry would not. But also, like, if you were to ask most factory sim players that have played more than, like, Factorio, they'd probably be able to list Mindustry. So, like, in that vein, I wouldn't really call it niche, because the community that would know about it knows about it. Versus, say, talking about a more niche factory sim, like, I don't know, Lifecraft or whatever. Like, less people know of that game. So it's like, oh, hey, that would be niche even within its community. So I guess it's, like, varying levels of niche between niche to the outside but well-known to the inside, going down to, like, even the developers don't know this game exists, or whatever. I need to start skipping waves, because I am more than prepared for them. Daggers and maces. Literally nothing to be scared of. It is a little annoying, though. Every time I play a quote-unquote niche game, it becomes, like, popular a few months later. It's like, where's my street cred? I played Voices of the Void before it was cool. Before every YouTuber was doing video documentaries on it. I need my clout. Like, I've played Mindustry for years, but... I guess still not really a niche game, so... Reconnect, please? How did I mess that up? Do I need to connect these manually? Huh. I thought it would connect automatically due to touching each other. I guess not. That's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna say that a lot, aren't I? That's fine. I don't care. Fucking nerd emoji. Okay, where's research? Graphite press. Pyrite mixer. All my belts. Is there anything else I can research yet? No. Bleach scrap. I like that, like, the different sectors will still be active even if you go to a different one. Very convenient setup. Or convenient setup, no, just like a very interesting gameplay decision. The fact that I can even go between sectors. Like, many games with the main campaign wouldn't let you do that. I'm trying to think of the ones that would. Problem is I don't play enough games like that who really give a note. Like, Mindustry is actually fairly outside of my usual play style. It's like adjacent to the games that I play, but not one of them. I say knowing that this is like my 6th or 7th most played game on Steam. Anyways, but it's like, it's a tower defense, but it's not really my type of tower defense. I basically just play balloons. And then it's like an automation game, but it's not really an automation game in the same sense of like Factorio, Satisfactory, or any of the other ones where like the main goal is automating a factory and building that specific factory throughout your entire playthrough. I'm trying to think if I have any close comparisons to it. But then it's also like kind of an RTS in the sense that it's real-time strategy. Like, it's a very fractured identity that does work, but not as well as you would think it would be. Ooh, those got closer than I would have liked. I want units. I want my air units. I want my poly. What? Poly, I think is what they're called. Capture frozen forest. Silicon. Build combustion generators. Learn to use menders. This entire area is just a tutorial for menders? Really? That's what this is? Is a mender tutorial? I don't think I needed 15 waves to figure out how to repair things. Do menders mend me? No. Just send the final wave. Let me be done with this frozen forest. Get me out of here! I like how because bullet momentum is, like, saved. Bullet momentum, no, velocity is, like, saved. You can kind of just throw your bullets at the enemies and then run away before they can hit you. Oh. Oh. Didn't like that. Not one bit. I probably should have let those refuel a bit more, shouldn't I? Okay. Doesn't matter. Next up. Planet map. The craters. Launch. Need more copper and more those. Oh, just hit max. Okay. Wait. Really? Only 1,000 in here? What the? Oh, I have like 1,000 of each stored. Going back to ground zero for a moment, I think I'd rather just... After the core is filled to capacity with an item, any extra items of that type we receive will be incinerated. Yep. Okay, and then we're gonna launch from the craters. Max the resources. Launch. Because, like, why would I need to bring coal with me? The craters. I do wish that Mindustry had more visibility to the public. So there's been a few videos on it, but like nothing to the same extent that we see with trying to think of other examples of like similar genres. Like not to the same extent as say any sort of Doshingtons or Hibbits or anything of any other factory game where we see people that are just like really big and are really big because of this game. I wonder if anyone's done like any of the like Connor explains sort of oop, clear building plan. Didn't mean to do that. That was a blunder on my part. Whoops. Okay, so drop zone's over here, right? Way over here. Yeah, okay. Maybe not going to set up right there, but I'll set up close. I'll set up a better connection here in a minute. I just want to get something up and then get a wall over here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what, like, stream series I want to pick up after this. Like, I still need to finish the Voices of the Void series. I want to do a Minecraft series at some point, but from the ideas that I have for a Minecraft series, I might want to actually hold off on that till an indeterminate amount of time, for reasons I will not say, and I'm being intentionally vague. Are you being intentionally dense? Oh. But like, I don't know, there's many an option of what I can do, I just don't know what I want to do. Huh, that's an interesting keybind that I've just discovered. If I use, my mouse button, my player character will follow my mouse. That's actually really cool, I like that. I mean, I'm never gonna use it, but I guess it's nifty if you want to play entirely with just your mouse. Where's that coal? Oh, there's no good setups for coal. Okay. I knew that. I actually do have this map memorized. I know how abysmal this map is. I'm gonna have to ship in 12 billion pieces of coal from everywhere. Oh, delete that. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. I do like that's one thing with the community, not community, the official maps for Mindustry, is they always lead to very fun setups. And I don't know if I mean fun in the literally entertaining way, or the, well, that seems fun sort of way, like concern. I don't know, there's something to them, I guess. Oh, only my workshop schematics. Okay. Router. It's router and junction. And then bam. And then factory graphite press. Send it. There we go. Okay. Graphite presses don't need power. And so now we're making silicon. Woo! Or silicon. No, graphite. If it was silicon, it'd all be silicon. I don't think there's anything more entertaining in this game than the pain that is doing a multiplayer map and then realizing your friend used all the damn silicon. I'm looking at you, Curb, if you're watching my stream right now. I say as if I'm not more guilty of it than you are. This is all your fault, Curb. How dare you eat all our silicon? You ate all our food, now I'm gonna starve. I don't know, maybe the next stream I should do is something really out of left field, like a Plants vs. Zombies stream. Like PvZ3 stream. Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about how bad PvZ3 is, and why it's the best game in the series. I feel like I've seen, like, no action. But also, I haven't been looking up here. I've just been building my factory. Oh, we just got these guys? Easy. I can literally just... They don't... Oh, wait, no, it's routers that they'll explode on. It's not belts, it's routers. I'm stupid. Okay. Bam. Whoop, bam. fumbling my construction. I might not have enough time to set this up. Uh-oh. Oh, just enough time. Excuse me if that picked up on my mic. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We are good. No worries here. You know, I could set up a graphite press in here and have it powering the duos, but that seems a little excessive. Create the cube of batteries. Yes, I know how combustion generators work, game. Don't patronize me. I don't have any air defenses, but that's fine because I don't think you need any on this map. But I should probably set some up anyways. Because why risk it? Power. Just combustion generator. Yes, okay, now run it up through here. I think that links up, yeah. Run it through there. Yeah, that's good. So I don't like leaving like holes in my walls for the power. So then set that up there. Have that selected anymore. Okay, walls. Who needs resources anyways? Hello, Doge. Welcome to the chat. Why does it say you're my #1 chatter all of a sudden? Other people have said way more in the stream than you. Truly, chatters are one of the most oppressed groups. With the glass ceiling broken, all the oppressed groups shall prosper. Especially the most oppressed group of all. Gamers. But I'm #1 chatter. No, you're not, Ram. You're #2 chatter. Wait. Oh, yep. This game is still so foreign to you. Well, just watch the stream. Yeah, Ram, it says you're the #2 chatter. You're my #2th fan. Wait, does this, like, carry over from past streams? If so, I guess that would make more sense, because Doge has been my top chatter in the past. Anyways, welcome to the, welcome to the, can't speak, not even gonna try. I've given up. English is for the weak. I will be speaking entirely within Simish. Is this like my first message ever? No, Ram, you've spoken in my chat in the past. I think. I'm number 0, chatter. No, it doesn't. Well, then, I don't know why it's saying that you're, like, my number 1 chatter. Number 1 fan. Yeah, so anyways, Doge, you don't get any explanations for how the game functions. I'm going to, like, chat in the most confusing way possible from now on to not explain anything. I'm gonna be like, we're gonna use the Blorfist to extinguish the Blinkos. And you're just gonna have to pretend you understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Engaging Blork drive here to get the Scrobos into the Gleep stew. Anyways, oh yeah, I've been making graphite. Let's go do some research, baby. Hello there, Scorch. Hello there, Ark. I'm number 1, conveyor belt. Behold, I am now router. My name is Edwin. I wrote the router. I gotta say, I think my favorite thing of this game is the soundtrack. It's really good. For no reason, it just goes hard. Hey, so we need you to make, like, a little sound for, I need you to make, like, a little sound, man, just for this small little indie game I'm working on. Nothing too major. The soundtrack guy. You got it, boss. I don't know why I've decided that the composer of this game's a 1950s mafia member, but... You got it, boss! We're gonna make the best soundtrack this town's ever seen. Then we're gonna be sleeping with the fishes. Okay, what can I blorflonk next? Ooh, I still can't blink the scrap wall. Ooh, I can glocus the sklinklonk and blunk the dunkadunk, almost. But I need the Blanco drill. I need the Blanco drill to get 10 million power in Rise of Kingdom. You know, now my gibberish is even incomprehensible to myself. Become ungovernable. Speak utter gibberish, so not even you know what you're saying. Then, nobody can narc on what you're doing. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. I wonder if I'm gonna get any new subscribers this stream. The answer? No. And I hope I don't, actually, because my subscriber count is the funny number. Nobody subscribe. If anybody subscribes, I'm, sending you straight to the abyss. You're getting sent to Horse Plinko. Ooh, they've been slowly tunneling through my defenses. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get, like, more serious about streaming. There are some things that I would like to do at some point. But, like, I feel like streaming isn't very conducive to those things. Let's get just a little more muscle in here, why don't we? It never hurts to have a little extra backup power. Firepower, not power. In terms of regular power, I would be going broke right about now. Why is it not constructing? Because I have no lead. Why do I have no lead? Because I wasn't putting any into the base. That would be why I have no lead. I am a buffoon. I love hurting people by doing sushi belts like this. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we actually have lead going in there. Because I'm stupid. Okay, pneumatic drill. $53. 36, 36, 24, and 24. Let's upgrade this one first. 25 to 36 is 11 more a second. Or 0.11 more a second. 0.11, I guess, technically. If you want to be woke about it. I'm so woke I could eat a horse. 36, 24, 24, 12, 36. Let's put those there then. Crap. Need that. 12. That's, yeah. 17, 24, yeah. Okay. I don't care about this copper mine, actually. Be rid of it. It does not please me. I love building walls. Ugh. Hamburger. I love hamburger. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. I don't know, maybe next anniversary year I'll just do Factorium again. That is a flying foe. It's going for my batteries. Not cool, dude. Alright, campers, I've been hearing reports that there's been a Wendigo in the woods. Not cool, dudes. Remind me, what all can I fuel in a scatter? I can use lead, metaglass, and scrap. No, I'm gonna use scrap just for funsies. 3 damage. 35 area damage. Over 3 tiles. And 5 ammo. Huh. Interesting. Those numbers mean nothing to me. Okay, now I'm willing to tear down this wall since we have a new one. Okay, there we go. You know what? I want just squeak out a little more power. Guardian approaching in 5 waves. Okay, there we go. Let's replace these small walls with these big ones. Our lead supply is looking a little lackluster. I might want to upgrade that. But in general, I can't think of any other upgrades I'd want to make to this setup at this time. Specifically, maybe later. But currently, I feel like it is enough. Also, I'm gonna go get rid of the scrap. Mines. That was literally just put in for tech tree. Huge scrap wall. I could get us closer to the kiln, because we could make metaglass, but I don't know if we really need that yet. Doesn't feel very high on my priority list. There we go. Ah, shoot. Scrap it down, boys. I don't know. I need to pick just any discussion topic and stick with it right now, because I clearly can't just make relevant conversation topics by just yapping about literally nothing and going silent for 30 minutes. That's not gonna work. But I don't know what to talk about, so I'm like, what do I do? And like, the answer's pretty obvious. It's just be competent. But, like, being competent's harder than just not being competent, I guess. Like, obviously, putting in effort's gonna be more effort than not doing that. That's like saying, oh yeah, grass grows. Yeah, duh. What about it? So I feel like anything I have to say is anything that hasn't been said before by other people on any topic. Could I not place that? So it's like, I could give insightful commentary on the game, but like, what's there to comment on? I am placing turrets, letting them shoot guys, and then upgrading my factory buildings. There's nothing to comment on that isn't visually apparent by the gameplay. So, like, I could do more meta commentary on the idea of creating commentary like I am now, but, like, once again, what's there to say? I'm just one bozo who doesn't really have anything to say on the matter that's worth listening to anyways. Okay, that Not saying not worth listening to. That's a bad way to put it, but like that isn't just going to stud. I'm losing the plot. I'm losing the plot. It's so Jover. I guess my problem is I'm trying to talk like I'm talking to friends, but that's not how you talk to a general audience. You don't just talk to them like you're there. Can't speak. I'm just going to cry. You can't just talk to them like friends. You gotta have a little more to say than hardy har pee pee poo poo, like you would with a friend just shit posting. That's not gonna work. Also, how's the batteries looking? Okay, they're filling up faster than they're emptying. Good. I was just like, wait a minute. I haven't checked on the batteries in a minute. Just get a little more in terms of upgrades. Yeah, so there's just not really any commentary I can give that I feel is worth giving, I guess? No, I don't know, that also feels like a bad way of putting it. My commentary is worthless. No, just... that would be breaking new ground. I don't know. I feel like I'm just yapping to yap at this point. But, like, that's kind of what you're supposed to do when you're streaming. You're supposed to yap. You're supposed to say things. It doesn't matter what you say. People will listen. You're a fucking streamer. People... if people will listen to Asmongold, people will listen to me, is what I'm saying. But, like... why? What's the point? What am I doing here? What is my motivation? Literature analyze me. I'm going into the Freud chamber. I'll be back in a week. Guardian approaching in one wave. I don't think the Guardian's that difficult to fight in this. Oh boy. Well, it was nice having a wall for 2 seconds there. Jesus Christ. New scrap walls. Because I don't care about scrap that we have here. I don't need it for anything. Okay, I guess this is all the upgrades that can be made. I don't have anything else really to do. I don't need those. Maybe putting some, like, here would be nice, but elsewhere isn't really necessary. How much has each of these taken lead? 50 lead each? Okay. It's expensive, but it's not too bad. See, how much health does a scrap wall have? 240 compared to copper walls with 320. Yeah, these are kind of more fodder walls just to take the brunt of the mines, I guess. Something not actually really intended to protect me, per se. It's not effective. Oh, that's the Guardian there. Use higher tier turrets or graphite duo / salvo ammunition to take the Guardians down. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't have enough lead to build any scatters. Uh-oh. I wasted all my lead. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Well, I'll just have to let it take out my power grid, I guess, because there's nothing I can do there. This isn't good. So all I can really do is pray. build up enough defenses. Yep, just attack belts. Sure. That should be enough to distract him for a bit. Yep. Keep shooting belts. I can stall for 500 years if I must. Shoot. This is bad. Yep, just rebuild all of that. Rebuild it all. Okay. Keep it distracted. I don't even care about that anymore. I have a spare graphite. Yep. Okay, how can I get more lead per lead? Not really any easy ways to do it. It gives me slightly more. But slightly more isn't gonna cut it. I need a lot more. Okay, this is the stupidest thing I think I've ever done. Shoot, you need lead to build batteries. Oh, Christ. No! Kill it. Kill it. Oh my goodness. Gracious me. That was not good at all. Oh my god. Did these scatters even do anything? Oh my goodness. God dang. Okay, because of the high saturation of resources here, before we go, I'm going to set this up to be like our new launch terminal. I feel like that's always a worthwhile endeavor, having somewhere specifically that you launch out of. Prepare that. Okay. God. Damn it. It's never sending coal through there. That's lovely. I messed that up when I did it. Oh boy. Okay. Get rid of all that. I'm just gonna rebuild this part. It's very much a mess. That jerk completely wiped out the entire power plant. I mean, I'm kind of shocked that this didn't stop it. Like, yeah, the scatters weren't gonna be much. Well, yeah, it's because it never went through that part, did it? So it just beelined it straight for my power plant. God dang it. Ah. That's a little irritating. There we go. Okay. Ooh, blah. I love video games. That was way more stress than it needed to be. Just for it to ultimately be taken out by these base defenses. Why are we not getting... Okay, I need to redo this entire corner, don't I? I see the issue. Okay, not really much I can do there, actually, because it's trying to run two belts through like that isn't going to work. There we go. That should work better now, because that'll go through there, there. Okay. That was a very stupid setup, but if it works, it works. I guess. Didn't feel very functional. Okay, I should be good to launch now. Biomass synthesis and ruined shores. I think it's interesting how they reworked the campaign. Very fun. I think I've been streaming. I've been streaming for almost an hour and a half. Okay. And I've only gotten through 3. Okay, we're gonna do one more, and then I think that's where we'll call the stream for today. Let's go with biomass. Oh, I need steam generator kiln. Okay. We're not going anywhere. So I need metaglass, apparently. Crushes scrap into fine... I don't think I've ever used the pulverizer. The kiln, which turns lead and sand into glass. Incinerator. Let's just take... Let's don't scrap it into slag. I'll do that research in a minute. Okay, so, sand and lead are both in abundance here, so no worries there. There we go, okay. This is where I'll set up the kilns. Building a kiln. So now that should run here. Okay, so that's every one of those. So then now input sand here. Ba-bam. And then last but not least, we need power. You're not canceled, that's the launch. Okay, minus 180. Okay, back over at the power plant area, since we need to rebuild this now. Christ. Okay, there. Router. There. Because I don't really care about any sort of ratioing or anything. I'm doing that on both sides, because... Yep. Combustion generators. There we go. Now we got metaglass. just do that, honestly. I don't really care. Router. Oh, I thought routers would, like, distribute them evenly. Maybe I was incorrect. Maybe I need to cut down my metaglass production by half. Or maybe, actually... Ho ho ho. Wait, no. There, okay. So that will prevent any... Shit! That's about to clog all that, so let me just stop that while it's behind. Okay, now... It's still... I don't like that bridge conveyor belts can output on their sides. Do you know how irritating that is? Okay, we're gonna start with this here. Christ's sake. I hate routing raw. What the what am I doing? Okay, now, can't get that through there. I just can't, because bridge conveyor belts don't work that way. But I can, actually. I know what I can do. And it's stupid. That's what it is. But what it can do is just run this back through and over until you reach there, apparently. Or you'll have to redo belts. Okay, so I need that to go in there. Oh. That. Up. And over. There. There. Frickin' ga. Rah. Guh. My rage is unending. There. Okay, are you happy, game? We got metaglass, we got graphite, we got lead, we got scrap, we got copper. We got everything in the kitchen sink. Okay. Oh, I did not have enough to research the melter there. Whoops. Okay. So looking now at the research, I hate that it pauses when I do that. Huge, gigantic. Do I really need a 4x4 scrap wall? That seems excessive. Wait, yeah, 4x4. Okay, so what it wanted from us was to research all the water stuff, right? So mechanical pump, conduit. Can't research that yet. Planet map. Ruinous Shores or biomass, I believe, is open to us now. Right? No, okay, that needs steam generator. So that's going to be over in power, which is... Am I blind? Coal. Okay. Power, combustion generator. Okay. Titanium, silicon. So I need to get silicon stuff set up, but I can't make that yet. So... Okay, I don't think I can actually move into that split path for now. I think we have to do Ruinous Shores. Okay, so... Planet map. Ruinous Shores. Resources. Let's take... Insufficient core resources. Resources. Take that. That. Okay, well... Yeah, I can just launch with max, I guess. Let's go max. Launch. Do. Okay, so... Let's pause this for a moment, take stock of everything that we have here. From what I remember of Ruinous Shores, there's spawn points here and here. Let me just go remind myself real quick. Okay, yeah, there's a drop point here. This one's pretty easy to defend, but I think there's also a drop point up top. Yes, okay. So, since this is a beach, it's actually really irritating to try and defend with both points. So, what we're gonna want to do is actually defend the core itself. I think our best bet, looking around at the resources available to us, is set up a power outpost down here, and then use arcs to defend. Just build big battery and then arcs. I think that's going to be what makes the most sense. We're going to want to destroy all that. Okay, but because it's going to take us a moment to actually get the arcs set up, here's what I'm thinking. Immediately, obviously, just... No, not think that, actually. We're going to want to surround it with walls. So I think we're going to want to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, doing that 3 out, I think, makes the most sense. 1, 2, 3. Because then everything in here can just be built now. And next, the other thing is going to be power node. And this is just like the inner layer of defense. Next we're gonna want 2, 3 of these. So I'd like to prioritize our defenses over everything else for right now. Combustion generator. Battery. No. There, and then these take lead. Okay. And the final thing will be setting arcs on every corner. Actually, not on every corner. In the center. Yeah, that will be better. Because in every corner, I think we're going to want menders. Why are you building those first? Build these, Christ. Okay, there we go. Now we can build these. Okay. That will slowly fill all the arcs with power. Hopefully in time for murder, death, kill time. Trying to get like the best ones covered here. Okay, now I want to just prep a right, it's junction. Yeah, okay. I want to make it's what is it to settings, controls. Nope, not language, controls. Move, boost, respawn, select, break block, clear building, diagonal, pick block, rebuild region, select region. Okay, F to select region. Maybe it's that? But I have to, like, actually build it first? Yes, okay. Okay, and part of the puzzle here. Sand. Okay, just send this all in. I'm all in. There we go. And then now I can just pull this out and over and whatever. So let's just pause real quick. Plan out how I'm gonna do that. Okay, so if that's gonna be like that, set those there. Bring that over. Bridge that in through there, and then we can actually get rid of these because I didn't plan on building that part yet. I was only doing that so I could build the connection here. I just wanted to know how I was going to do it. Before I committed to anything. Especially since I want the graphite to build the pneumatic drill. And since I have one final line here, actually, you know what? This is going to go in like that. And this can travel through like here. Send that there, because this is going to be used for lead. Get some more copper walls around here. Stored power, it's decent enough to hold me over. Okay. There we go. That's better now. Move all that out of the way, because I don't care about it. This is going to be where we set up our main power plant. How can I help you, sir? We are both little micro key shooters. I don't think... Just... There we go. Okay. So yeah, since this is here... The foes are probably going to try and come up through this way to get to power plant, because it'll be the fastest route, and they always try to take the fastest route. So... I'm just gonna build that there with these. Probably should have used scrap now that I think about it, but... You live and you learn. Check shitpost. Okay. I had to make sure I wasn't streaming my entire screen. Hamburger. That's beautiful. I'd share with the class if it wasn't for the you know, that reason. Hey! You fucking... Pause building. Shoot. The foe. Oh. You know, you learn something new every day about this game. Like the fact that apparently... you can't shoot air units with, electric units, or at least those electric units don't work, which I didn't know until right now. Okay, what can scatters use for ammo? They can use lead, metaglass, and scrap. Plus 6 frag bullets that do 5 damage. So I should be using metaglass for that. I can produce metaglass up there. Okay. So for the time being, I'm gonna set up just a row of these here, being fueled by like 3 guys, because we don't need a whole lot there. research. Can I upgrade my belts? Or do I need to get titanium? I need to get titanium first for that. I don't think there's any titanium on this map. There is not. I could do scrap processing for titanium, but I don't think that's very effective right now. I have better things I could be doing with my time. I need more copper, so I'm going to route it in from up here. I forgot how boring early game is when you don't have decent belts. So when I play, I'm usually playing on custom maps. Oh, that's so gonna get attacked. Now, is all that really necessary? Thank you. Jeez. Okay. Let's not even worry about any of this here. Yeah, no. Don't even worry about it. Okay. So this is all the coal right here. How am I going to want to set this up? Graphite mines. Get those there. Okay. Combustion generators all through here. And so this is all scrap. So actually, you know what? I am going to clear out this area, but not for the reason one might think. I actually am going to start by clearing out this area instead of building up that. I wish deconstructing was faster than constructing, because this is slow as Christ. I hate walls. God. When. Almost through it. Oh, no, I don't want to be building this. I would have. Thank you. Deconstruct that. Power node this. Oh my god, that jump scared me. I shouldn't have been as startled by that as I was. I didn't even mean to pause there. That was just me genuinely going like, woo, hey there. Okay, so... let's go with that. Let's go to power node. Whatever, like that. And then Router. Oh, not distributor. Junction. As kiln. Yep. We're positive 177 on power right now. I guess I overestimated these. Okay. Well, that's fine. I don't care. Now then. Pneumatic drill. I love doing batshit insane builds. Honestly, I don't even need this much. It's just kind of fun too. I messed up my zipper. I deserve to be flogged. I don't know why I did that. To reply to a DM. It's my favorite thing to do. Okay, so let's just do both inputs here. I'm actually going to junction over this, and why do you do this to me, game? Put that there. This is, yeah, okay, that is going the right way. No, yeah, no, it makes more sense to just do it like that. There we go. Got that set up, and now I'm gonna set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scatters there. Well, how big is a distributor? Yeah, that's the size. So if I put scatter there, 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 and there. Yep, okay. Router. There. Bam. Yep. You never know why you might decide to change that up. But I want to completely close that off. I don't want any ground units coming here unless they absolutely decide to. There we go. Okay. Start the routing before the actual construction, please, game. Yes, thank you. I don't care what order you build it in, just build it. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I'm fine there. Put that in. More enemies. I think that's a little stronger than I would appreciate. I'm putting my current defenses into consideration. Okay. We can remove this now. What are you guys doing? Oh, they're flanking me. That's just lovely. I don't care. Next level of defense here. Rebuild that. Oh my god, could you stop? Cease this buffoonery. Yep, just rebuild everything. Yep, okay. Now then, walls. Can I build those there? Oh, I guess I can. Okay, I guess this is where I've arbitrarily decided to build my walls. Oh, I can't really do anything about that. Not yet, anyways. Okay, fine, bye. Be like that, I don't care. Oh my god. Stop trying to burn down my power plant. Shit. Yep, I just gotta let it burn, and then I'll rebuild it. For fuck's sake. Reconstruct everything here. Power 420. Okay. Hey, you could cut that off now. Yes, sir, you can. Mindustry. Okay, well, since apparently everything hates me, Here, game. Have one very convenient tunnel to send all the troops through. I promise there will be nothing nefarious behind these walls. What, me, a scoundrel? I would never do anything of the scoundrelly type. Yep, just stop, cease, pause all that. No, I don't want that. For that, real quick. Just rebuild some quick scatters. Kill it. Kill it. Thank you. I did not like that. Just set up mending units all across the wall. Oh my goodness. I'm really tired of them going through. Or trying to go through anyways. Yeah, let me just rebuild my entire base again. Ah! Dang it. Okay. I know what I need to do at this point. I just need to route the power from the downstairs? Nope, that's not the word. The down area. And then from the lower power plant. Okay, that's a better way to word that. I genuinely, like, almost said Down syndrome. I was trying to speak there. Let's just route this from our neurodivergency, why don't we? Okay. I don't know how smart the enemy AI is. I don't know if it's going to be able to be like, oh, hey, I see you're getting power from down there, so now that's going to be our new main target. I hope not, because I need to set up more defenses there, but you never know what you're going to get till you get it, I guess. Could you Could you deconstruct that? Thank you. Give the enemies their nice, easy entry to the base, so maybe... Could you stop flanking me? I don't appreciate it. Stop. Stop. Thank you. Okay, so I need to get walls here, clearly. That is not working out. Oh my god, not even the power poles are safe, so I'm gonna have to build a wall around those. That's obnoxious. But fine, I guess. it's just more effort than I was wanting with this. I'm trying to be a little lazy. I'm gonna try, like, entombing this to encourage one specific entry point once again. I don't want them going through here, but I will set up some defenses here in case. That's kind of my mindset with this game, is I might not want you here, but I will still at least make sure I don't get murdered if you go here. Okay, since this is clearly the weakest link in my base here, I'm just going to temporarily set up a little extra thickness to this wall. I know it does nothing in terms of what I actually need, but it's better than having nothing. So get that in there. So set more of these, because I really am made anxious by the size of these attacks at this point. Okay, well, at least they're going straight for the funnel. Hit a water-covered enemy in electricity. With electricity. Okay, that's better. Let's set up some arcs here. Well, whatever, I don't care. The arcs should mostly have those guys handled. Even if not immediately. Yeah, okay, that was way better. It's more than a little obnoxious, though, having to stare at that and be like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? I'm going to die. Could I please reopen my own stream, YouTube? Thank you. Sorry, I was just reloading to make sure that my weird comment bug that I get where just, like, comments don't come through hadn't happened. I didn't think it did, but never be too careful. Let's rebuild power first. Why are you not connected? You connect. Thank you. You connect. Thank you. Like, it's taking everything I have to just not die. Is there actually nothing I... Nope. Okay, I guess that's really how it is then. Okay, then fine. Let's get some more arcs in here. Another mender or 2, 5. Thank you, Scatters, for doing your job very well. Okay. The other thing I was planning on doing over here. Of for the sake of not immediately dying. It's getting just a few more arcs set up. Not really treating them like a main focus, but just so I have them. Could you stop taking out my power poles? Thank you. My goodness. So. Whoa. No, don't do that. Whatever that was. You know, I was very optimistic, apparently, with my predictions of when I was going to get to end stream today. So I was expecting to do, like, an hour-and-a-half long stream. It's like, maybe 2 hours tops, and we are now approaching 2.5 hours, aren't we? I guess 2 hours and 15 minutes. I was like, I need to at least finish this level. Because I am feeling a lot better about our setup now, though. I'm not scared of instantly dying, but I'm also not very comfortable either, if you know what I mean. Like, we have a thing going here. But I know if I'm not careful, I will lose and have to redo this entire setup, which I really don't want to do. Okay. And once again, the setting up infrastructure, even if I don't really want to. Just to make sure. Almost through that. Okay. Are the rest of them going down here? Yep. That should be fine. I'm not that worried. God, arcs cost so much lead. Be the distraction you want to see in the world. Set up another mender there. You know, another arc too. Repackage these into the larger walls because they're easier to mend. How much lead does a mender take? 30? Okay. That's not bad. Let's get a few more of these in. Just to really make sure I don't dig my own grave. That lead's gonna go to defenses there, even though I really want to put it into having more resources. I know it's not, excuse me, that necessary. But I don't know, I might do an overflow gate. Let's just go with 2 distributors here, that seems easier than setting up my usual router setup. Oh. Oh my god, they disconnected my power grid. Ah! Oh my god, Oh my god, I'm a buffoon! I'm a buffoon, I tell you, a buffoon! And I just knocked my earbud out. Oh my god. Ah. Oh. Ah. Mm. Oh my god. And I also just realized I forgot to record the stream VOD, so if I fucking edit this into a video, I'm going to have to directly download. Oh my god. Oh, the blunder, the mistake, the buffoonery. Okay, rah. God dang it. Okay, well then. Max out our resources on launch. Launch. Oh. Huh. I get, like, the ruins of the base. Interesting. Can you tell I've never actually lost before in this game? Okay, we got it this time. I got the blueprint. So now I just need to... I just need to, like... Okay, so I just, like, claim all the walls, and then they become mine instead of derelict. Interesting. So technically, it's more efficient to just die. Reconnect all that. Oh my god. That was, like, really bad. I'm gonna be honest, that's a little embarrassing, that death. It was entirely just because I wasn't paying attention. I was like, oh yeah, we're good, I got it in the bag. No, I do not have it in the bag. So... actually, let's hold off on that. I want to get graphite and lead production fully back before I... start on that. So get that all up. Get that all up. Why did I have belts like that? I remember doing that. God, that was death if I've ever seen one. I'll just claim all these walls real quick. Okay. All that in there. Okay. I'm feeling a little less stupid now. But no less irritated. Okay. That's the problem of setting up all your base defenses around having power. There we go. That should create major power surplus. Whoops, didn't mean to respawn. Claim all this as my own. Yep, okay. Ooh, also that actually looks a little low. Okay, so let's get Mender there to cover those. Rebuild the power lines. And so one thing I was meaning to build last time, but just hadn't had a chance to, was I want to get batteries built here. So that way, if for whatever reason I ran out of power and wasn't paying attention, I wouldn't instantly die. I know, what a concept. Oh, shit, those are combustion generators. Okay, but there we go. We have spare power now. Backup generators built, I guess. Meaning now I'm more than willing to reconnect this to power. Okay, there we go. That's everything reconstructed, I think. Ah. Jeez. Okay. And like I said, this is the, last level that I'm doing before ending stream. Honestly, I might actually end stream before ending the level. Because I'm still, mad at myself over that loss. Because it was a completely avoidable loss. I just threw. I'm a bozo, apparently. God, dang it. Why is power dipping downwards at times? Hold on. That's all good. That's all terrifyingly low health, but good technically. I guess I'm just using up a lot of power. So I guess that'll be what I go upgrade next, is more power. Also, real quick, let's just get some menders in there to repair all this, since it looks so low. And I don't appreciate that. And yes, I know what I'm looking at currently looks less like actual power setups and more like some like weird art piece. I just figured it's easier to do direct insertion there. Let's see, so cover the entire wall here in power. Okay. That. Get that in there. Should probably go check Discord notifications while that's building. You know, YouTube says I have 6 people watching right now, but I'm not inclined to actually believe that. Because, you know, no chatters. I mean, that could just be people lurking, in which case, say hi, I like to chat. But, I know YouTube's actually not that great about updating the live viewer count when you're just watching it. I guess I do have 6 viewers. It'd be really funny if it was all just my friends and they were all, like, not actually viewing and just AFK. Letting it play out. Which is fine, I guess. I mean, better have my friends AFK and at least driving up the stream's engagement than not even having that. Yeah, I don't know why the power decided to reconnect like this. But I'm not gonna do anything about it because I don't care. Why is that an arc there? Why are those arcs? Unconnect from those. Connect like that. Why do you disconnect there? Okay. Unconnect from those. Stay connected to that, though. You just completely disconnect for a moment, please. There we go. Reconnect all that to power. Alright, that's good. Nothing here looks like it's in dire need of attention right now, at least. Whether it stays that way is to be determined. I don't actually think I need to really defend any of this coastline if I block it off. I don't know, I could be wrong. But I think if I build this out intelligently... I know, that's a high order for me. Yeah, if I just set this out like here... I think I might actually be able to just completely send this up and through. I am setting it up for if I need to put defenses on it, though. Because why gamble if you don't need to? But this should, in theory, once I actually get the walls in, be capable of being a suitable defense. Well, a girl can dream. I like how, because they're taking their sweet-ass time to shoot my walls, it's actually giving me more time to build my walls. Rebuild those. Clear that out. Build that. Since apparently I'm gonna need set up across this entire wall. So it would have been too easy to just not have to do that. Arc, 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 arc. Bam, bam. Actually, I'm gonna wait just a moment because I might actually get lucky. And they might decide to start pathing up and over because this has been fully walled off. That's only if I get lucky, though. Some extra defenses in here. Because who doesn't love extra defenses? Get the hell out of that guy. Yep. Okay, build that there. Distributors, just gonna be that, bam. Yeah, okay. And then now, final piece of the puzzle. I'm just gonna come over here, because this seems the easiest way to do it. Copy that metaglass setup, because I messed up the last one in my blueprint, so I need to actually delete that before I accidentally use it. Okay, so that needs to go there. Connect that up there. Let's do this a little better for mass collection. Okay. Dump more sand in there because he doesn't like more sand. There we go. Alright. That seems like a more effective setup now. Oh, no, it's because I was routing this in belts. Take that. Right, over. Round up. Take that. That. That's just kind of our backup defense there. At this point, I think the only place they'll want to go is there, or maybe over here. I haven't seen any signs of aggression, though, but that could just be me getting lucky. But it never hurts to just entomb this wall to make sure I'm not getting my butt kicked. So one guy from there and then two guys from up top. And then this should be everything set up, basically, for endgame. Maybe set up for endgame. No, I'm gonna go route in. And actually, I don't have anything to route in. Let's just upgrade the defenses in here, honestly. Make everything feel very murder-death proof. And we should be good. How's the grid looking currently? Like, crap. That's fine. It's like, I'm sure there's more coal I can just steal from around. Why actually fix your problems if you can just band-aid solution them? See, ain't that lovely? Got spare power for days. I might deconstruct these and move them forward. So I can more properly utilize this area. Yeah, I did not need to be doing all that. But you live and you learn, I guess. Oh, so now I should actually go back and repair these and upgrade them. I'm going to set an overflow gate here so that if for whatever reason that starts to overflow, you can just get more going. Lovely. Now my efforts feel like they are a lot more productive and a lot less nothing burger. Let's just fill that entire area there with more salvos, why don't we? Or, not salvos, arcs. Nothing's stopping me from doing it. Okay, something's bothering me in a message that was sent in the Discord server saying, gonna be square Gonna be square for an hour and a half, it seems. What does that mean? What does this message mean in the Discord server? I gotta go. I see what it means. It means for some reason the aspect ratio is being weird on YouTube. I think. That doesn't look like normal aspect ratio to me. But, I don't know. Hello there. No, don't do that. Pay no mind to the 10 billion routers. Distributors. Wait a minute. You can't become a distributor, but you can become a router. What the hell? This is BS. Hashtag justice for distributors. And yeah, we do have guys walking down here, apparently. Damn. Okay. Ain't that annoying. What I think I should be doing then, since they're still doing this apparently, cover this entire coast in walls. From like here forward. So I can both A, get through the waves faster, and B, pause building. I don't want that yet. Yeah, sure. Actually, why not? No, I know why not, because they'll die. The walls will be killed. Yeah. They won't fully die, they'll just be partially destroyed. I don't care. If that happens. And yeah, if I catch the enemies here, they'll end up getting wet. They'll go sploosh. Then they'll take extra electricity damage. I just realized something. I don't think that the ground units can walk through this steep water here. I'm gonna put that to the test here in a minute. So yeah, see how they've decided they're going to try and break through the wall there? Because they wouldn't try to breach through the wall if they could just walk through the water. So I'm going to break that there, so I don't think that this is a good spot to go through and then eat through all my defenses. But that gives me an idea. If I just build a wall here, that should just prevent them from the ban. Because the flying units can get over, but they can get over anyways, so that doesn't matter. So now that that's all blocked, let's double up on these walls. I want this to really be one of those the AI doesn't even think about going here sort of walls. That's not going where I would like that to go. Okay. So these guys here seem to just be going that way. Okay. Power up along the wall. Build the arcs, please. Okay, that was closer than I would have liked, but I think that actually does prove my theory. Notice how they tried to tunnel through there instead of going up and around. So yes, now all I need to do is just that. Oh yeah, send the next wave. I hope they don't decide that this would be the easiest way through. Like, I think they just did. Oh boy. Oh boy. Resume building. Oh god. Hopefully the arcs deal with that. Why do you break out of the wall? Oh my god, this AI is so dumb. You were in my base. You could have easily steamrolled straight. Actually, no, they couldn't have because of that wall there. That's actually really funny, I guess, in a morbid sense. They are dead set on trying to tunnel through that way instead of going through the technically very open wall. Okay, do that, and then now set those there. Should, in theory, be good enough. I don't like seeing the spider unit. Like, I don't think it could get over walls, but that doesn't make me feel that good anyways. Yeah, okay, it can get over walls. Why don't these ever reconnect properly? Oh my god. That's so irritating. It'd be funny if I died a second time and had to, like, redo all my defenses. Okay, so... lesson learned, I guess. Just... Christ. More power. Okay. Let's get those in there. Reconstruct that. Get that there. How's the grid looking? Not great. Not great at all. You know, I accidentally lied to my friend. I was like, oh, hey, I'm gonna end the stream here fairly soon, like an hour ago. Yeah, an hour ago. Exactly, actually. But, whatever. Oh my god, these guys are really dead set on trying to go through the water. Why? Rebuild that. Okay, so... since over here seems to be the only area that's actually safe from enemies so far, I think I'm going to build up another battery. So that way, if this battery dies, somehow it doesn't immediately cause the death of all things good. I feel like I'm getting very minimal amounts of lead. I guess not, it's just I'm using it faster than I'm getting it. So long distances. What does the hail use? Graphite, silicone, or pyrite? Okay. Let's see. I think to get the arc, we need, yep, titanium and silicone. Jeez. Huge wall. The gigantic scrap wall. How long does that take to construct? Less time than you would expect it to, actually. Okay, and then anything else I can pick up here in terms of the factory progressing? I get melters. Liquid junctions, liquid routers, bridge conduit. I could get the wave. Okay, that's the entire tech tree currently that I have accessible to me. I just want titanium right now. Titanium and silicone would be lovely. How do I, like, really convince the enemies to stop coming through here? Nothing immediately comes to mind on what I should be doing. Actually, I don't care about those. I was gonna save it, but then I changed my mind and was like, nah. I should probably stop using arcs for all my, base defenses, but, like, it'd be so convenient how I can just drop them down. Even though it means I'm majorly getting bottlenecked by lead of all things. And all my bottlenecks are just how many resources I can carry to an area. It's not even like they're actual bottlenecks. Gosh. It's irritating me because, like, I'm used to what life is like without these bottlenecks. Let me tell you, it's a lot better. Alright. Keeping even more spare power, just because. So I could, like, set up a whole encampment here and start defending here. Which I think I'm gonna do, so why not? I mean, drop zone's right over here. So, I feel like it actually makes the most sense to, set up extra defenses along these perimeters. Why does the spider respect my walls? It can walk over them. It's very strange. Where is there something on fire? Oh, over there, I don't care. The menders mend it faster than it causes me problems. So wait, can I power a duo with scrap? No, so why are these scrap mines here? Unless it's like a... what would you call it? It's supposed to be like, oh, it's scrap now, but it used to be usable material. Deconstruct everything here. None of it. Everything must go. Okay, so now there's sort of a wall going here. Just to squeeze out that little extra bit of base defense. But, unfortunately, I do think that is going to have to be a problem for future me, because looking at the time now, it's about when I do need to end stream. I don't want to stream any longer than 4 hours. But, thank you to everybody that stopped in for the stream today. It was a lot of fun. Can't wait to continue this tomorrow. I was a fool. I thought this would be an easy stream series compared to the Factorio one. But, it turns out it's not. So, that's a problem for tomorrow me, I think. But, thank you everybody for stopping in, and goodbye!